So I know they say that every pregnancy is different. Yeah, this pregnancy is different. Only a day short of 10 weeks, and I already feel and look like I'm 4 months pregnant. It's just, it's a mess. Well, it's not a mess. It's different. It's very, very different. Today, Joe is having a couple of his friends with kids come over. They should be here in like 20 minutes. And then after, in this evening, there's a playoff game at 5:30. So, sorry, just had to put Vaseline on. So this is going to be a long day, and I'm already tired, and it's only 2 p.m. Tomorrow I'll be exactly 10 weeks along in this pregnancy. And, well, to begin, I found out I was pregnant. This is amazing. I found out 3 to 4 days before my missed period. So I was technically 3 weeks and, I don't know, 4 days or something. Yeah, around that. So I was 3 weeks along, and I found out. And so, of course, anyone who's trying to get pregnant, you start testing the day after ovulation, basically. So to begin, I've been testing and testing and testing. I don't know why. I always start early. I just can't help it. I just start testing early. And when I got the faint line, I was like, wait, okay, I'm using a cheapo. Let's just try it again tomorrow. So I did another one the next day, and it was faint. Maybe it seemed almost like it's just as faint, if not a little bit more faint than before. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me just relax. It's no big deal. So then I waited another 2 days, and then I tested, and the line was darker. So then that's when I called Kaiser. Did I call Kaiser that week? Yeah, I called Kaiser. No, you know what? I think I waited a few more days along to call Kaiser because I didn't want to have them ask me when my last period was and when I found out, and then I'm thinking I'm some kind of crazy chick who's been testing all soon, and I'm not even sure if I'm pregnant. So I know I did wait. And then when I finally did call, I did my initial blood work and everything. And so, yes, it confirmed it. So, yes, I found out 3 weeks or so. Didn't want to tell Joe. I knew that in April, I found out March 19th. I knew that on April 17th, I was taking Lorenzo to get some spring pictures done. And I know it's a long time away. So I knew that when we take his spring pictures, they come in pretty quickly. So I was like, okay, cool. I got a perfect idea. I will get his pictures done when the pictures come in, because by then I would have had my ultrasound. When the pictures come in, I'll have the picture of the ultrasound in the stack of Lorenzo's spring pictures. So when Joe's like flipping through, boom, there it is. So that was my plan. The day before my ultrasound appointment, I had, the day of my ultrasound appointment, I was also getting a pap smear. And so Joe was just bugging me, asking me, why am I going to the hospital? What's going on? So I'm going to explain to him. I was like, oh, pap smear is a regular thing, yada, yada, yada. I'm supposed to do them, which you are, and which I did do. He just didn't know anything else. So I went to my appointment, did all that we did, got the ultrasound, saw the cute little baby. By now I'm 8 weeks. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I waited 5 weeks. That's horrible. So by now I'm 8 weeks along, and I get the ultrasound. I let Joe know I'm done. I'm home from my appointment. No big deal. Everything went fine. And so that was that. I really wanted to just tell him right then and there, but I was like, okay, no, let me just wait, because it was on a Wednesday. So let me wait till Saturday, do the picture thing, whatever. So I go home and I do all I have to do for the night, go to sleep. I wake up, well, Joe wakes me up 12:30 in the morning when he gets home, taps me on my shoulder and says, I saw it. I read everything. And I'm half asleep. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, your papers you left on the counter? I read everything. My heart sank. I left my little after visit summary on the counter, and he said he read every single word on all 3 pages, and he just stared at me. And I was excited, but I was just so frustrated and sad that my plan was ruined, completely ruined. So Joe found out that night. But so there's that. No more fun surprise for me. That weekend, that Saturday though, I was still able to surprise my mom and everyone else. I'll insert pictures. I had Lorenzo wearing a cute little shirt because we went out to dinner with my mom, Joe, myself, Lorenzo, my mom. We went out to dinner. And so I had Lorenzo in this cute little shirt, promoted to Big Brother. It took my mom probably like 10 to 15 minutes to actually read the shirt. Before she realized what he was wearing, and then she saw it and she looked at me and just went all crazy, and that's that. So now almost all my family knows. Well, no, not even almost. Some of my family know. They told Joe's mom that night, my grandmother, my sister, brother-in-law. I didn't tell my dad yet because my dad has a big mouth, and I knew the second I told him, everyone would know. So Dad doesn't know yet. So again, that's all at 8 weeks. My ultrasound though, the baby was measuring a little bit larger. He was measuring, well, he or she was measuring at 9 weeks. So, you know, I'm just going to kind of take it with a grain of salt. Lorenzo was very large at birth, so we'll see what happens. Because I know I'm not off on my dates. My dates are spot on. I know I track everything. So that's that. That's how my whole pregnancy announcement thus far has come to be. This video is going to come out a little bit later. I do want to create some sort of a nice reveal video. I don't know what I'm going to do, what it's going to be about, but that video is going to come out and then this one will come out. Now, as far as symptoms go, from finding out up until week 5, fine, completely normal. Just a little like nervous and disbelief and excited, but completely fine. 5 weeks to 7 weeks, I got that whole sensitivity to smell symptom. I was unable to cook for Joe. It was so difficult. I would tell Joe, because he didn't know at this time, I would tell Joe that I can't cook right now. I feel like I got sick from work. My students got me sick. I just need to go sit down. Because we meal prep on Sunday, so I mean, I'm only forced to cook, not forced, I'm only in the kitchen 1 day a week. So I was just telling him that because I was having a really hard time smelling all those seasonings and spices that we put into his food. The other thing, super gassy, very gassy, and it's very disgusting gas. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. It is the worst thing in the world. Very gassy, sensitivity to smells. I would get this weird taste in my mouth. Like, you know, when you wake up in the morning, your breath just tastes hot and no matter how many times I brush my teeth or brush my tongue, scrub my roof, my mouth, everything, that sensation was just there. And it's interesting, another weird thing, my lips would be dry all the time. And I already just keep chapstick on or Vaseline on a lot, but it's just like right now they feel dry. I just put Vaseline on, they feel dry already. So there's that. And then of course I've been feeling nauseous. All of these symptoms, by the way, none of this happened when I was pregnant with Lorenzo. None of it. I was just normal with Lorenzo. Just felt fat. Yeah. Okay, so the sensitive smell, the gas, the nausea, no vomiting, just things just made me feel nauseous. Let's see, what else is there? Hold on, can't think. I don't know if it's in my head or what, but okay, wait, this one. My weight gain. I've been gaining weight. I don't like it. I'm kind of nervous about it. Now, like I mentioned, I feel like I know I'm showing already. I feel like I'm showing a lot. I feel like I'm showing too much. But with this weight gain, I will have extreme hunger sensations. You know when you get hungry to the point where it kind of hurts? Like that hurting sensation you get up high? I will have that before I eat. while I eat, after I eat. Absolutely nothing will soothe that sensation. I will just constantly have that, and then I just feel like I'm constantly eating, and I'm nervous that I'm overeating. And then I was looking it up online because I just knew this couldn't be right. It didn't really specify if it's during pregnancy or not, but it did say that there's a state in which people might go through where their hormones are off balance, and they just consistently have that sensation of hunger even when they're not hungry, and it's just because there's an imbalance. So I get that I'm pregnant, going through the hormonal changes, but I don't like that at all. Like I said, it's kind of scary to me. Like, I don't know if I'm overeating, when to stop. I will try to convince myself that it's not hunger pains, that it is heartburn I'm feeling. And then that kind of like tricks my mind to think, okay, you're not hungry. But other than that, nothing will do it. I'll drink tons of water, nothing. Hot tea, nothing. Crackers, like saltine crackers, but not really. That sensation is still there, and it's just very different. I'll just say different. I don't want to speak any negativity over what I'm experiencing, because I have been wanting to become pregnant for a while now. So I don't want to take any of this for granted or just say, oh, I hate this. This is the worst thing in the world. It's just all very different. It's very different. I will say that. So that was for weeks 5 to about 7, 8-ish. And so now from 8 weeks to currently 9, 10 weeks, the nausea has calmed some. I'll still get nauseous, but it has calmed some. And that consistent hunger pain has calmed some. I'll still feel hungry, but I'm able now to ignore it more so, whereas before I just couldn't ignore it. It was just there, and you just felt like you had to put something in your mouth. What else? That taste in my mouth, that's either calmed down some, or it could be the fact that I've incorporated Listerine. I would use Crest mouthwash, but I started using Listerine. You know, it's really strong and all that stuff. So it could be it just calming down, or it could be the Listerine. But either way, that's finally better. The gas, the gas is still there. It's just not. It's not as bad. But I think that's about it for my current symptoms. Today, however, I had like some phlegm or mucus, because Lorenzo is sick, and I think that I might be catching it. So I had like some mucusy post-nasal drip thing going on while we were driving, and I kind of and got it in my throat, in my mouth. So, and I had an opportunity to pull over to a parking lot, so I did, and I just, I spat it out. But then, I don't know, my body just felt that this was the prime opportunity to start throwing up. So I was starting to vomit, but I didn't have anything to throw up because it was around 8:30 this morning. I hadn't really eaten anything yet. So it was just that, I guess, the vial that was coming up, the liquid, that nasty acidic taste. And poor baby, Lorenzo's in the back. Are you okay? What's wrong? Are you alright? I just told him, like, yeah, baby, I'm fine. I'm okay. I was like, see what happens when you get sick? You gotta be careful. So, but Lorenzo does know, by the way. He says cute little things. How's my baby? Where's my baby? The baby's taking too long. He'll say a lot of cute things, but symptom-wise, I think that's about it. Things are either calming down or they're just more tolerable at this point. But I feel as though I'm doing better. I definitely feel fat. I feel fat. Oh, I didn't even mention constipated. It happens. It's going to happen. Something I can do about it. I will eat prunes. I bought like that fresh, organic, expensive apple juice. Nothing really helps me. I don't know what to do. But yes. So I think with that is why I just feel fat, and I feel like a turd or something. I don't know how else to describe it. But yeah. Oh, wait. What am I talking about? There are more symptoms. So, one thing that is the same from my last pregnancy with Lorenzo, I would get this burning sensation, upper abdomen, right around my rib cage area. And when I had that with Lorenzo, the doctors told me that it was just my body stretching and growing, getting ready for the baby. But I don't think I experienced it. I'm positive I didn't experience it this early. I'm pretty sure I experienced it around month 4 with Lorenzo. So again, I'm 2 months in, and I'm getting that pain up here. And the only thing that relieves that discomfort is by laying stretched out or twisting to the side to getting that muscle area stretched. So driving is so uncomfortable for me. I can do short drives, but my commute, being that it's on average 30 to 40 minutes, it's really uncomfortable to drive. I have a pillow in my seat to kind of help me keep my back arched. But yeah, there's that. And the other thing that started around 21 weeks with Lorenzo that's kind of starting now is my hip pain. 21 weeks with Lorenzo, that's when my hips started spreading. They first spread 9 inches. And it was so bad and so uncomfortable and so painful that I started doing physical therapy for that. With Lorenzo, throughout pregnancy, my hips spread a total of 11 inches. And again, I'm only 2 months in now, and I'm getting that same hip pain. I haven't measured my hips. I should start measuring and keeping track of that. But it feels as though that's that same pain, that same sensation going on. So it's very interesting that I'm having a lot of these symptoms that I feel that I should be having later. But I mean, new pregnancy, new changes. So I don't know. I go in for another appointment, this one specifically for the ultrasound, and it is in, where are we? It's in 3 weeks. So 3 weeks, I'll be able to see the baby more so and ask some more questions to find out if everything I'm feeling is okay. Did I put eyeliner on? I don't know. But yeah. And then as a result of me just feeling how I've been feeling, I've just been really lazy. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. During weeks 5 through 7, I had extreme fatigue. Extreme. I would come home from work with Lorenzo, and I would just bed right away. Be in bed by 3:30. I'd wake up like at 7 or 8, do a few things, and then be back in bed and just be done. And so Joe made me feel bad at this point because he would tell me that I'm being lazy and not doing anything, not playing with Lorenzo, and I just feel so bad. But again, he didn't know what was going on with me that time, so I kind of ignored him. I really wanted to just yell at him and tell him I'm pregnant, leave me alone. I was like, no, let me not ruin my surprise and keep everything together. But yes, fatigue. The fatigue is better now. Now I'm just, yeah, let's lay down. So yeah, those are all my symptoms. That's how I'm feeling. If I can set up my camera right, I'll get a little belly shot for you guys. But it's, like I said, it looks like I'm 4 months. I don't want to measure it yet. I don't want to measure it yet. But also with me feeling kind of blue, I don't want to do, like, I've been wearing my hair in a bun for the past 2 weeks. No one, well, now a couple people at work know, a couple of my students' families know, but not really everyone knows. So I'm still trying to keep it all hush-hush until I get my big reveal. But clothes, I don't know what to wear. I don't have anything. My pants, I'm already wearing my little belly buster, my extender on my belt, my, what is it? Waist, whatever, on my pants. I'm already wearing that. I could kind of go without it, but since my days are so long, I'm comfortable longer during the day with that on versus having my pants buttoned fully. But yeah, I don't know. I need to figure out what to do with my hair because I don't want to worry about it for a long time. Probably just do twists or something like that. I need to get to the point where I look cute again in clothes because everything just looks like, oh, you gained a little bit of weight. Like today, I gotta find something to wear. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. No clue what I'm gonna wear. Or what I'm gonna do with my hair. Yep, I've been rocking a mean bun. I'll probably put another bun back in. But yes, so those are my updates for now. Let's get that belly shot. Okay, so I'm gonna do my belly shot. I feel as though it's not gonna come up on camera how big I am. Or maybe I just feel bigger than what I am. Anyway, so let me show you first. So in clothes, okay, fine. You can't really see. Looks, you know, whatever. Fine. But okay, so first of all, look at all this fat, this extraness we have going on here. These pants are like a little jiggy, so they're super loose, but here I am from the side. And then here is the other side. I mean, that's a pretty pronounced curvature right there. And then straight on. Of course, straight on just looks like a Oompa Loompa. So, yep. That's my updates thus far in the pregnancy. And stay tuned for the next.